You guys, I finally finished my day today. I've been up since 6 a.m. I was scheduled to come in at 7 a.m. This is gonna be so embarrassing for me to say. I'm just stupid like that. I actually had nightmares about today. Story time. It was my first time opening the daycare. Even though I know what I'm supposed to do, I'm terrified that I'm gonna make a mistake because I need to put off the alarm when I walk in. Doing that one thing was stressing me out. Like, I don't know, like anything can happen. The police are gonna show up. They're gonna be like, oh, what are you doing here? I had one nightmare that I literally slept in and I was still at home by 7 a.m. People started calling me up and they're like, oh, where are you? The daycare needs to be open. What's happening? And then the other one, this daycare has 3 different buildings and 2 of them are on the same street, like right next to each other, but one of them is somewhere else. And my nightmare was I went to the wrong building and then I had to drive back, but something happened, so I ended up like having to walk there, and I got there at 9 a.m. and not 7 a.m. And then I was also thinking of like just getting a taxi. I don't know what happened. My brain just did not, I don't even know what was going on. I woke up so scared and terrified that like I was gonna be late or I was gonna make a mistake. Also, there was actual thunderstorm. So I woke up at 4 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. Like I just kept waking up from these nightmares. And I was like, this is not okay. Like I'm working 9 hours today, but I woke up, I woke up pretty okay though. My dad was like, oh, do you want coffee? And I'm like, no, I don't take coffee with me. And he's like,
you don't take coffee with you?
shooketh. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. You guys know what the funniest part is? Guys, it's so stupid. After all these nightmares, me being terrified that I'm gonna make a mistake and thinking I'm gonna get fired. So I drive there. I'm waiting in the car a little bit because I got there early. I wanted to get there early because I was like scared to be late. There's like, what, 5 minutes left? Someone who works there as well just like walks up to the door and she opens the freaking door before I do. And I'm like, all of this, me being terrified of doing something wrong with the alarm, having someone else deal with that instead of me, that was so pointless. Oh my gosh, like why did that happen? She asked me like, when were you supposed to start? And I was like, 7. And I was like, when were you supposed to start? She's like, 7. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she was like, oh, they told me to come in case you didn't have keys. At the beginning of the week, I had confirmed that I already had my keys and the code and everything. So I just realized I did all of that for nothing. I stressed for nothing. It was a really interesting day because we did so many things differently. Because it was raining last night, we couldn't go outside with the kids today. So I went on a walk with them for the first time and it was really cute. There was one room without anybody in there and those kids were separated into the other rooms. And I had like one of those kids. And so it was a really different day, different situation. Something else also, usually I was supposed to have a 30-minute break. I spent 15 minutes at the other building because they wanted to explain to me how next week was gonna go because I start at 7 a.m. pretty much every single day. I just needed to know like what I needed to get done in the morning before kids got there and others got there. So I only had a 15-minute break technically, but that's okay. It's fine. Anyways, I'm driving home currently and I need a good shower. I need a good meal. I just want to watch. I started watching Scandal. Fun fact about that, I've been wanting to watch Scandal for a little while now and I couldn't find, I think it used to be on Netflix and I searched it up and it wasn't there. And I was really pissed off. I realized it's on Disney. I have 7 more seasons to go, which I'm really happy about because I love long shows as long as they're good. I tried watching Jessica Jones. It just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know. I watched like 10 minutes of it and I was like, mm-mm. But Scandal just it was going off by like minute 2. It got really interesting really fast. Okay, I'm gonna go. That was my day, pretty much. There's so many dark clouds. It's gonna rain again. Honestly, it's been a weird day, but also a good day. I don't even know how to describe today. But anyways, we got through it. We got past it. And I just now need to mentally prepare myself for the next week, which is probably gonna be the hardest week of work yet.